my sweet friends. Today's video I am sharing with you some of my favorite hygiene products, especially being a plus size woman. I feel like I've gone through so many different products and these are some of my favorites. We have been hibernating all winter long, hiding our feet and our elbows and our knees and everything that needs to be moisturized and exfoliated, and I just wanted to share with you some of my favorite products. Especially being plus size, I enjoy smelling good. I mean, even if I was thin, I would enjoy smelling good, but I feel like this will help somebody, I hope. I'm even going to share with you some of my laundry items. If you ever wanted a laundry routine, which might be weird, but if anybody would like to see one, I will share it. I feel like it's not just your skin that needs to smell good, it's your breath, your hair, and your clothes, and it can be with your laundry. People don't realize sometimes their laundry, sometimes it can smell sour, or you left it in too long, or you're just not using the right products. I don't know, but I would just like to share with you some of my favorite laundry products. So if this interests you, my name is Charlie. I love doing lifestyle, fashion, makeup, all kinds of things. Whatever I am thinking would entertain you or help you, I love to share. So if that sounds interesting, let's get on to some of my absolute favorite hygiene products that will bring us out of this hibernating winter and right into spring and summer. So I'm just going to start with some of my body washes. I'm somebody that I will link my plus size hygiene routine down below. I always double cleanse my body, especially in the summer. If I am going to shower morning and afternoon, or morning and evenings, I typically shower evening times. But in the summer, I sometimes shower twice a day if I'm going to the beach or the lake. It just depends, or swimming in a pool. Then I only will cleanse myself once. I don't want to dry out my skin. But as a plus size person, I like to keep myself very clean and dry. And these are some of my favorite products. Now, in past videos, I've told you, I absolutely swear by the Dove line. They have never done me wrong. I feel like they are absolutely incredible. And they cater to all kinds of different skin types. They're amazing, and I've never had an issue. I've been using them since I was about 13. So this is, and they always are coming out with new scents. That's the most incredible part. I mean, they do stick to their basic scents, like their lavender and their cocoa shea butters and their mango ones, but they always have a few new ones thrown in there. And I recently saw this one. It's called Refreshing Cucumber and Green Tea. It's new. It doesn't say limited edition, so I'm hoping this is going to be something permanent in their line. Now, I'm not somebody who typically loves cucumber, but this one is so heavy on that green tea that it is so perfect. It's so perfect for spring and summer. It's like, it smells like the freshest soap. You're going to smell clean. And I noticed that like this lingers. I will lift my arms and smell it under my armpits at night, or it just lingers on the skin, and I will smell it throughout my entire room after I shower, which is a really good thing. It smells incredible and it's going to keep you fresh. It's so fresh. I don't know how to describe it, but I would go smell it. It's incredible, and I definitely feel like I will be repurchasing this one. Again, it's cucumber and green tea, and what I love about this, they're under $7 and they are so moisturizing. I have never felt like, you know, when you get out of the shower and sometimes your skin feels super duper tight. I never experienced that with Dove products, and this one is incredible. I highly recommend this if you like a clean, fresh, something to wake you up in the morning. This is great. Recently, my husband was suffering from contact dermatitis and a little bit of eczema, so I bought him the dryness relief with jojoba oil from Dove. This isn't fairly new. This smells so good. Now, these are all kind of unisex in my opinion. I'm finally getting my husband to kind of branch out other than Axe and Old Spice, and I feel like these are amazing products. He really loved this one. This one has a very like natural scent. I can't exactly describe it. This one kind of reminds me of fall. I don't know why, but I think it would be perfect for any time of the year. I think it's the jojoba oil that I'm actually smelling in this one. I have purchased this one now probably 3 or 4 times. I love this one because I can double cleanse with this, never feel dry. This is probably one of the most moisturizing ones in the Dove line. Again, it's the dryness relief with jojoba oil. You definitely are getting those very strong jojoba oil scent, and I love it. I've repurchased this one several times and will continue to buy this one. This next one is very new, and I wasn't sure if I was going to like it, but I love trying their new ones. The only one I do not like is the lavender, and that's only because I have like a strange aversion to lavender. I'm like the only person in the world that kind of hates lavender. But this is the Morning Blossom, and it's Uplift Your Skin. This does say limited edition, so I'm sure it's for spring and summer, but this is spring and summer in a bottle. It's very floral. It reminds me of something I used as a kid back in the day from like Bath and Body Works or Victoria's Secret, but in a more grown-up way. So I really love this one. Definitely recommend it. Again, it's the Morning Blossom, very floral. I wish I knew what these flowers were. I'm not sure. Maybe somebody knows down below, but this is incredible, and let me know if you've ever tried this one. Morning Blossom, really, really good. Now, aside from Dove, I am always going to stick by Olay. My great-grandmother, who lived to be about 95, she was absolutely beautiful to the day she died. She wore pink Revlon lipstick and pink Revlon nail polish, and she would do her wig up, swore by Olay. Olay was her life. Soaps, face creams, everything, Olay. She was definitely somebody who advocated for Olay. So this was the coconut oil, and I'm telling you, I can smell it through the bottle. It has, just imagine you're sitting on the beach in Mexico with a pina colada, the best sunscreen, the sea salt from the ocean, a gorgeous man sitting next to you, or woman. That's what this smells like. It smells like the most dreamy, romantic vacation. I know that's a little, what do you say? A bit of a dramatic description, but this is great. This one's runs you about $8, which I still think is pretty, really, this one will run you about $8. The Olay is a little more expensive, but it's so worth it. It's creamy, it's like really thick and emollient, and it smells so good. And this one is so perfect for summer. I mean, you could use it anytime you would like, but if you were going on vacation, that's exactly what this smells like, and I definitely recommend it. My husband happened to pick this one up. I had seen this line in stores from Olay, the exfoliating and hydrating one, and this one is in the deep sea minerals and coconut water. He got out of the shower and I said to him, "What are you wearing?" He said, "Nothing." And I said, "You're wearing something." And it was this. First of all, it has the most finest little beads, so it doesn't exfoliate you like a actual like tree hut exfoliator, but it's enough that you're gonna feel super duper soft. When I tell you, it smells so expensive, like you went out and bought like a $30 body wash. It has some reminiscence of this, but something else. I told him this smells so expensive. I do have a bit of coconut, but whatever the Dead Sea minerals are in this, it's incredible. I so recommend this one. Again, it's the deep sea minerals and coconut water. If you can see the little pearls in it, that little blue pearls, I don't know if you can actually see them. I'm telling you, this smells like you are on a rich tropical vacation, maybe somewhere exotic. This is incredible. I know I'm being a little dramatic, but I think you're gonna love this one. I love the pump, everything about this, and I kept saying to him, "My God, you smell so good. Like you wore something super expensive, but it's just like only a subtle hint of it. So you'll get it every once in a while, and it's like intoxicating and addictive." I highly recommend this one. Very dramatic, sorry. Okay, so that's everything for the body washes that I have been loving. One shampoo and conditioner that I have been loving. Again, very tropical. It's the Hask Manoi coconut oil, and it's for nourishing and repairs and hydrates your hair. I had this in a Friday's favorites. I will link that video for you below where I talk a little more about this. It's so good. It is, let me see, what was it? No sulfates, no parabens. It lathers really good. I feel like it has a lot of slip in both the conditioner and the shampoo. The shampoo is very nourishing if you are suffering from dry hair from the winter and you want your hair to be nice and soft. I haven't had any staticky hair this year, and my hair is always staticky towards like the middle of winter when it really gets cold. and then kind of transitioning into different climates where it gets to be a little bit more warm out, my hair will be like kind of crazy. But with this, it's been really nice, very inexpensive and affordable. You can find this at your grocery store, and they have hair masks. They have it for every different type of hair types. Definitely recommend this, and it leaves your hair smelling very, very nice and tropical, and I love it. Next thing I have is the IGK Mistress Hydrating Balm. I love this. I use a very little bit with my hair when my hair is a little damp. It smells like a salon, like an upscale salon. This is so incredible. It will keep your hair smelling good for days. I will notice it still kind of lingering 3-4 days. I don't wash my hair every day, but this is incredible. I love it. It's a great product, but it smells really, really nice. Not so much like a fragrance product, but it's like maybe a 2-in-1, so you get the moisturizing from it and the beautiful smell. When I am in between washes, I just pick up one of these. Any flavor from Batiste is amazing. I want to try their new one. They have a new citrus one. This helps with any of that like odor from your scalp, while it also is working to combat grease. This is just the original one. My husband was so sweet, and he went to pick up something from the CVS, and he saw this and he just picked it up. I said, I have 3 bottles, but I can always use more. So I thought that was sweet of him. So this one's just the original. I love the one in Wild. I love the cherry one, the blossom one, and I really want to try the citrus one. This is great to keep any type of odors from your scalp, especially when we're going into warmer weather and you're sweating a little bit more. Definitely recommend Batiste. It's incredible. So when I'm exfoliating, I exfoliate a lot in the winter, but even a lot in the summer, because I am a girl that self-tans. I am a big self-tanner, and I feel like when you get all that dead skin off and you're really able to moisturize your skin's going to hold all that moisture and all that beautiful scents. Some of my favorite are these Tree Huts. This one's amazing. The Margarita and Citron, amazing. And I just recently picked up the vitamin C one from my daughter. She loves it. We love the coconut one. I really want to try the watermelon, and I really would like to try the cotton candy ones once we've used through these. These are great to use right before shaving. I use them on my pubic area to help with ingrown hairs, my legs, my arms. And then I love these when I'm going to self-tan. I just recently self-tan, and I absolutely love these. These help get all the dead skin off and are going to prepare you. It's going to prepare you for the upcoming summer. I love these. They make your skin glowy and so super soft. These are good for your feet. I don't feel like they're too abrasive. They're just like the right amount of abrasive to get all that dead skin off. These are perfect. Let me know if you use these. I think everybody uses Tree Hut. These are great. And if you get one of the exfoliating cloths or mitts and use it with this, you're going to be doubly exfoliated. It's just a little too much for my skin because my skin's very sensitive, but these are perfect. And for somebody who has very sensitive skin, I've never had any issues with the Tree Hut's exfoliating scrubs. So what I will do is I will exfoliate with that, and if I went in and used something with a little bit more of a gentler exfoliator or something very moisturizing, my skin not only smells so good, but it looks good and it feels really good. Since we're still kind of on the topic of skin, I'm going to share with you 3 of my favorite lotions, 2 or body creams, oils. 2 are affordable and one's a little more high-end. Anything from Dove is really good. This is a cream oil. It's the mango and almond butter. It's so perfect for summer and spring. It literally smells like a fresh mango. It doesn't have that artificial smell, which is something I don't always love. That's why I love this and the Olay products, because they smell expensive. They're not that artificial scent, and I find this one to be very thin but really moisturizing, and it leaves your skin glowing. And I believe this is right around $5. It's incredible. It smells like you went to Rita's Water Ice, if you have a Rita's Water Ice or a Polish Water Ice, and you got the vanilla ice cream and the mango gelati. That's what that reminds me of, like a mango gelati with vanilla ice cream and mango water ice. Amazing. And I love that they have body wash, a body exfoliating scrub, maybe a polish cream, and that. And I even think they have the mango shampoo and conditioner. I'm pretty sure I bought it in the past. So if you wanted to smell like a mango peach the whole day, not a mango peach, just a mango cream, maybe buy the whole line and you would really smell good. I don't have to sell you on Nivea. Everybody uses Nivea and their mother. They are some of the best. They make you so, so shiny. If you have any type of like ashy tone to your skins, or you need to really, really exfoliate and really, really moisturize, I recommend this. I just happen to pick up the oil infused vanilla and almond oil. It has a vanilla scent and almond oil to it. I don't find this one to be very vanilla-y, to be honest with you. It smells kind of like Johnson's & Johnson's baby lotion, the pink one, and a little bit of sunscreen. So I love this in summer. I love this on my legs after I self-tan, because every night after I self-tan, I love to moisturize. I moisturize every night, but I especially remember to get it really good to preserve my self-tanner. And this one really, really helps, and it makes you super duper shiny and glowy, and it makes you look healthy. It makes you look healthy if you put it on your collarbone, on your chest, if you're going to the beach. And it's not too heavily scented that you couldn't get away with wearing it all summer long, and it's probably light enough that you can definitely get away with using it for layering. So I recommend anything from Nivea. I know people love it. I don't have to sell you on this one. This one is so expensive. So it is the Brazilian Bum Bum Cream. I don't really have to sell this one to anyone. If you've ever smelled this, you will know that it is absolutely incredible. And I don't know if it's worth it, but for the scent alone, it's incredible. I use this one. So I have my winter perfume, and then once summer hits, I don't like wearing heavy perfumes. So the last about 2.5 years, I've been using this and the body spray that comes with it. I just have to order it from Sephora. I ran out of it last summer. As you can see, this is well loved. I love using this after I self-tan. I love using this in the evening. And I'm telling you, even in the morning, if I put this on right after I shower at night, in the morning, I will still smell it. Hi, honey. Did you come to visit? I will still, oh, there's another baby. I will still smell this the next day. It's like almond, vanilla, like you're on the most, I'm going to say it again, the most tropical, luxurious cruise to the Bahamas, and you are worth $1 million. It's so thick, as you can see. It's like a whipped, buttery consistency. And honestly, you only need a little bit, and it smells good. They have this in perfume, body sprays, dry shampoos, deodorants, and they also are coming out with different scents. But I definitely recommend just the original Bum Bum. I smell a little bit of maybe like pistachio. Oh, it's so expensive and good. And I know everyone's kind of had a little sample of this or tried it. This has lasted me. I used it all last summer, and then I'll probably finish it up by the end of summer, because when I tell you I use such a little bit, I don't need much, and it stretches because it is so thick. But I recommend this one. I know it's so, so pricey, and I think there's a dupe for it. I'm not positive. I haven't smelt it, so I don't want to recommend it. If I will link below what the dupe is, but I don't know for sure, so don't quote me on it. So another thing from that same brand, from the Bum Bum Cream, is the Sunset Glow Oil. This is so beautiful. I love to use just a little tiny bit of this when I'm going to the beach. It has the same scent as that. Yes, it's the same scent. Oh, it's so beautiful. Look how gorgeous this is. If you put this all over your body after you self-tan, like, you just look like a bronzed goddess. If you were going on vacation or out on a date night, this is beautiful. I'm sorry, the cap's missing. I've had this now about 2 years, and I'm telling you, I've probably only used such a minimal amount. It's shimmery. It's not glittery. Like, it just glistens. It looks like you have a natural, healthy glow to your skin, like you've been drinking a gallon of water a day and you're glowing from within. Recommend this, and you're going to smell incredible. I'm just going to go through my deodorants real quick. I always was somebody who used Dove Original deodorant for years and years and years. And then recently my grandmother gave me these bottles of deodorant to try, and I don't think I'll ever go back. So the very first one that smells incredible, she got this for $4.99 at Ross, and it's a pretty big bottle. It's 6.7 ounces, and it's the matcha green tea and shakura blossom scent. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. Oh, this smells so, so good. Highly recommend it. Again, when you are layering scents, you need to wash your body, exfoliate, lotion, deodorant, perfume, and then you're gonna smell absolutely incredible. This one is a great one. Then I got this one. It's called Degree Dry Spray Pure Rain. It does not leave any marks on my clothes, which I love, and this smells so good. I use this one today. Very feminine, very clean. But my favorite one is the Sexy Lingerie from from Degree. This is incredible. It's like powdery, but a little fruity, but flowery. I don't know. It's so good. Again, it's the Degree Sexy Lingerie, and these are really, really inexpensive. These are like $5, and I love them. And I also love the Dove apple one. I will not go back to stick deodorants. Those are so good, and they make you smell incredible. Oh, something else that I forgot about my hair. It's a thick and full biotin collagen weightless healing oil treatment. This is so good, and to me, I don't know why, but it smells like a grown-up cotton candy. It really smells so nice. That's what I used on these curls today to keep them from as much frizz as possible, and this is great. I just took a little bit, run it through my hair, and my dogs were sniffing the air. They were just sniffing the air, trying to find out what smelled so good, and it was this, and it has lasted me so long. It's so inexpensive, and it definitely lingers in your hair for quite a long time. Definitely recommend this. Okay, you guys, so I have a couple perfumes that I'm going to show you, mostly colognes, because unfortunately, like, if I'm not wearing the Bum Bum Cream, I'm only wearing one other perfume, and then I'm going to show you my laundry stuff, and then that will wrap up all of my favorite hygiene products. So for me, if I'm not wearing my Bum Bum Cream, I'm so basic, so do not punish me. It's the Flower Bomb. I tried everything. I've tried every perfume you can think of, expensive, inexpensive. I do like Replica's Beach Walk, but I always get such like a headache, or I get burnt out of the smell. I've been wearing this for 5 years, and I still love it every day. I wear it every single day. It's kind of like what my family knows me to smell like. And it's the only perfume that I don't get nose blind to, and I've never had like an aversion to it. Sometimes I'll develop like a headache or like nausea to a smell. I love this one. I know it's basic. I know everybody wears it, but I really love it, and I recommend it. A cologne that I love, one of my husband's go-to colognes is just the like original Hugo Boss from like the 90s. It's so masculine. It just smells like him, and like a clean, fresh, expensive cologne. I love it. It's affordable. It just reminds me of the 90s. Everyone wore this like in the late 90s, early 2000s. I love this cologne. It's so good. He loves it. He doesn't love that it's so kind of like popular, but it just smells like him, and I absolutely love this. This is probably my favorite cologne of all time. And then we were going to a wedding in December, and he wanted something new, and I knew I loved the Flower Bomb line, the Viktor and Rolf, and they have a line for men. It is kind of pricey, so we tried the night version. So we tried the Night Vision Spice Bomb for men, and this is incredible. Everybody said to him, "What are you wearing? What are you wearing?" And he only needed 2 squirts, and people kept asking him what he had on, and he refused to tell them because he's a jerk, and he was gatekeeping the cologne. So I was going around telling people what he was wearing, but it's the Spice Bomb night version. Why do I keep saying night version? Night Vision. They have a couple, but it's this one with the like forest green bottle. Really, really good. Very, very pricey, but worth it because you only need such a tiny bit. 2 little samples from the Replica brand that he loves is I wear Music Festival. This is the only other perfume that I can tolerate. It has very heavy cannabis and very heady and woody. I believe the main note is cannabis. If you've ever been in like a head shop, incense, that kind of scent, you will really like this. Again, it's Music Festival, and that's exactly what it smells like. And then he has Jazz Club. Very heavy on tobacco, I would say. Is it Jazz Club? Yes, Jazz Club. Very heavy tobacco, woody, spicy, very, very good. I like to buy these littler ones in case we don't love the bigger ones. He's purchased Jazz Club now a couple of times. I should just get him the big version, but this is really, really nice. And what I like about them is they're unisex. Okay, last but not least, sorry it's so long, I'm trying to hurry, is my laundry stuff. I am somebody who is very, very, very particular about their laundry. This combination I have been using, I've been married 16 years, so I'm going to say about 10 years of my marriage. If you open up my linen closet, this stuff lingers. This laundry detergent will linger on my clothes. It lingers in the drawers. It lingers in the closet. When I pull out new sheets, I do my sheets every Wednesday. I strip my bed and I change them and wash them every Wednesday. I do have backup sheets, so I smell them. It lingers. And what I do is always buy the all stain lifters odor lifting. It's just the pods. I get the 60 pack for like $10, and these are so strong and good. My husband works in concrete. He is a bricklayer for the union. His clothes are filthy 90% of the time. I have to wash them separately, and this has always been what I love. Every once in a while when my skin is acting up, I will buy the one that comes with no scent. Still love it, but this is my favorite. It is so fresh and clean. I'm not somebody who uses Tide. Not my grandmother. My aunt is somebody who swears by Tide. My mother always loved Arm & Hammer. I love all. It's so fresh and clean. It's just these little pods. If I have a giant load, I do 2 for like my linens and stuff, and then for like just smaller loads, 1 is definitely sufficient. I buy these off of Amazon because Walmart does not carry the bigger one, and I use so many of these. And these are just the scent boosters from Snuggle. Snuggle is one of my favorite brands. They just smell incredible. So this is the Blue Iris and Ocean Breeze scent boosting packs. These are amazing. I always do 2 per load, even if it's a smaller load. It just brings back something from my childhood. My aunt always swore by Snuggle, so she did Tide and Snuggle. I do all in Snuggle. Our laundry smells a little bit different, but very, very similar. These are amazing, and they also come in a purple one and a yellow one, I think. But I always buy the Blue Iris and Ocean Breeze. These are amazing. This is what makes your clothes smell so good, where people will smell you and be like, your clothes smell nice. It's always this. I know people are Gain people or Tide, or I don't know any other brands. I don't know. The one that kind of looks like Snuggle. I'll pop it on the screen. I can't remember the name. I do like that one as well. So for fabric softener, I always go for a liquid fabric softener, and it's the same scent. So I use the Blue Iris and Ocean Breeze fabric softener in conjunction with the scent booster, and these just work so incredible. They're the same scent, so they just make it a little bit stronger. If it is a smaller load, I will only do 1, but if it's a bigger load, I usually like to do 2 of those pods. But this is great. And the funny thing was, I used this the other day and I didn't use my dryer sheets, and I noticed a difference. I definitely have to use dryer sheets. I know they're not good for you. I have cut down from using like 3 to 1. I always do 1 per load, and it does make a difference. And I do the Blue Sparkle from Snuggle. They're just so good. They smell so soft and good. So the very last thing, I don't use these with all of this. If I'm doing linens, like my sheets or my towels or my quilts, I'll do 2 of the laundry pods, 2 of the Snuggles, the liquid fabric softener, and then I add a little bit of the Moonlight Breeze Gain. You guys, these smell like candy. These are so good. I know they're expensive. This, if you're using this daily, they're not, or every load, they're not going to last. But because I reserve these strictly for linens and towels, this has lasted me now about 4 months. I don't use a lot because I personally don't think you need a lot. I will literally smell this through my whole house, and my washer and dryer upstairs, I'll smell this through the whole house, and I use maybe 1/4 of a cup. And again, it's the Gain Fireworks Moonlight Breeze. They're very good. So you guys, that is all of my favorite hygiene products. It's a lot. I don't use them all at once. I just wanted to share with you as a plus size woman. I know it can be hard, or a plus size man. This is not my routine, so I will link that video actually down below for you if you need to maybe get some ideas or tips. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below. I would love you to stick around and subscribe, and I hope this was helpful for somebody, or entertaining, or whatever it might be for you. If you have any questions, leave them down below, and I will see all of my beautiful friends in the next video. Bye, guys.